Before I start this video, I want to say thank you to Tia Iguana for the video idea. I will be answering your question in this video, so let's get right into it. If you've ever looked this up before, I'm sure you've seen one of these two videos. Now, since this was the only thing I could go off of at the time, I based my first theory off of this, which was that each seed is separated into 4 specific parts. It would go down the line and generate the world based on each number. So, for example, as I'm loading up here, this one, the seed 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, spawns you here in what appears to be a desert next to a mangrove forest next to coral ocean, which these two are actually pretty rare, so this is actually a really good seed. I didn't expect that to happen. So if we jump over into another world, but this time the seed is 1000, 2000, 3000, 5000. The theory, at least the first theory that I'm explaining right now, should suggest that most of everything should look the same except for structures, since structures are the last thing that Minecraft loads into the game. But as I spawn in here, you can see that that is not true, seeing as we spawned in next to a dark oak. I think that's what that is. A birch forest, and what appears to be an ocean. So this next theory states that worlds that have seeds that are close in, order, would probably be very similar in design, basically. So you can see here, you spawn in, and this is the seed 111, 111, 111, 111. You spawn in a plains next to a small pond and ocean, and there's a hill over there. So if we make the seed 111, 1, 1111, 1111, 1111, 2, the theory states that it should be very similar in biomes or location of where you spawn. This is actually kind of similar. It's not how it had worked originally, but as you can see over there, there's acacia, hill, plains, and a river, which I would guess leads to an ocean. Now, because that kind of proved some point, but I had originally ruled it out, I'm going to try another combination and see if it still works just as well. So as you can see, this seed spawns you into a spruce forest, I think this is what this is, next to a river. And I guess there's a beach all the way over there. So now I'm going to do the same seed, but it's one lower. And as you can see, it doesn't appear to have... Oh no, there is one all the way over there. But there is also a big plains, and I think this is actually a plateau or something like that. And then a birch forest, and a lot more differences when compared to the original seed. So this is my current theory on how seeds work, and that is that each seed, each number, as I'm about to put in, so each seed is turned into binary, and then different parts of the binary make different parts of the world, which is the basic understanding. The way it does that is each part of the binary generates a random number, which will in turn generate a specific thing in the world. So according to the wiki, the first, I believe, 14 digits in the binary will always be what generate the caves. So if that number changes, it'll generate a new random number and generate the caves based off of that number. That also means that if this theory is true, then you can't really customize a world unless you go into the binary, and even then you might not be able to do it exactly how you want it to, since each part generates a random number instead of something that's close to what the seed originally was before you messed with it. I wasn't able to find the exact way everything works because I don't have the knowledge in like binary and whatnot to actually try. But to answer your question, no, I don't believe you can customize it exactly, but you can change the way it looks if you haven't generated enough chunks. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please leave a like or subscribe or comment. Just do any of those. It will really help me out with my reach here on the platform. So yeah, that was all I had for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye. See ya. Goodbye.